Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth Finch and I'm here today to share with you guys some quick, on-the-go, healthy breakfast ideas. Breakfast is absolutely such an important meal, and no matter how big of a hurry we're in, we have to find time to find something healthy that we can eat for breakfast. Breakfast is so important because when we skip meals, and specifically when we skip breakfast, we set our blood sugar up for highs and lows throughout the day, and that's no good, no matter what your health goals are. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to maintain weight, if you want more energy throughout the day, then you need to make sure that you're not skipping meals. Breakfast gives us energy for the day. It helps us to stay satisfied. It helps us to have less cravings later on in the day. And studies have actually shown that people who skip breakfast tend to overeat more than those who eat breakfast. So it's very important. We need to make sure we're getting a balanced breakfast. We need to make sure we're getting some good amount of protein. We need to make sure that we're getting good complex carbohydrates. And we need to make sure that we're also getting a little bit of healthy fat to help us absorb all of those other nutrients. So I've got 5 ideas for you guys today for quick and easy on-the-go breakfasts. The first one is eggs and oatmeal. And eggs are really so easy. One thing that I tell my clients is that they take some time on a Sunday afternoon to try and prep a little bit for the week ahead. So one thing you can do is go ahead and boil, maybe 6 or 8 eggs. Just boil them. I like to put them in a pot with some water. Bring that to a boil. I put the lid on, I turn the heat off, and I let them sit there with the lid on for about 10 minutes, and that makes the perfect boiled egg. So once you've boiled your eggs, you can keep them in the refrigerator. They'll be fine for the week. You can grab 1 or 2 of them when you need on the go, out the door in the morning, and then have a little bit of oatmeal with your egg to get some of those good, healthy carbs. So, of course, I prefer whole rolled oats because they're less processed. But if you're really in a hurry and you don't have 10 minutes to cook your oats or you haven't prepped enough, another option that I do like are these Nature's Path. These are the original unsweetened instant oat packets. Now, whenever you can do the whole rolled oats instead of instant, of course, that's my recommendation because these are a little bit more processed. But the good news is that this particular brand, these Nature's Path ones, all that they contain is rolled oats. There's no added sweeteners. There's no added other ingredients. So if you need to do fast and easy oats, these are going to be your best option. Add your own sweeteners. So you can add a little bit of liquid stevia. You can add some honey. Just make sure that you don't buy the ones with the added sweeteners. Okay, so the next option is overnight oats, and I love overnight oats. I actually had them this morning. So you want to use about 1/2 cup of rolled oats, just old-fashioned rolled oats, and you want to use about 3/4 of a cup of your favorite milk. I've got unsweetened almond milk here. That's what I like to use. And then the secret ingredient is going to be your chia seeds. So you're going to add about 1/2 tablespoon to a tablespoon of chia seeds. Mix those 3 things up in a bowl and just put them in the refrigerator. And then the next morning, the chia seeds will have gelatinized and thickened the oatmeal. So you can actually just take it out of the refrigerator. You can add some berries if you've got strawberries or blueberries or maybe even some dried fruit. Add a little healthy fat in the way of maybe some slivered almonds or walnuts or, a little bit more hemp seeds or something like that for more crunch. And there you go. You're ready to go. You can eat it cold. It's really delicious cold. You can heat it if you want to, but I like it cold. So that's option number 2. The next option is you can do toast in your favorite nut butter. So, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of breads in the diet, but every now and again, I realize that we just need a piece of toast, and breakfast is a great time of day to want to have it. So when I do recommend bread to my clients, I do recommend sprouted grain bread, and I have Ezekiel bread here. And the reason I like sprouted grain bread better is because it's higher in nutrients. It's higher in fiber. It's higher in protein. It's got more enzymes in it, so it's easier on digestion. So a couple of pieces of sprouted grain plain toast, and then you can add some of your favorite nut butter. I really love these little Artisana individual nut butter packets. All it is this is almond butter, and all it is just the almonds. They have a couple of other different nut butters too. But I love these little single serve packets. You can toss them in your bag. I've always got one on me. Sometimes I eat them for afternoon snacks. But they're a single serving size. Just squeeze it on your toast and then maybe slice up half a banana. If you want to sprinkle a little bit more flax seeds, you could, or something like that to top it. And there you go, breakfast to take with you on the go. Another healthy breakfast option that's easy and quick in the mornings is just Greek yogurt and fruit and some nuts. So I really love to buy these little 2% single serving Greek yogurt. They're high in protein. There's no added sweeteners. There's no fruit in this one. I like to add my own fruit, and I recommend that you do too. So you can just have your Greek yogurt. You can top it with some fresh blueberries or strawberries, whatever fruit you have on hand. If you want to do dried fruit, you can. Maybe some banana. I've got some raw walnuts here. I would sprinkle about a tablespoon or so on that. Once again, sweeten it with your own sweeteners, so maybe some liquid stevia or some raw local honey or maple syrup, maybe about a teaspoon of something like that. So that's another healthy breakfast option. You're getting your protein, your carbohydrates, and some healthy fat. And then finally, last but certainly not least, is just a good lean green smoothie. I like to start with about a cup to a cup and a half of my favorite liquid, which for me could be maybe unsweetened almond or coconut milk or even water or coconut water. I would add a huge big handful of some sort of leafy green. Spinach is what I've got here today, but you could use kale, even romaine lettuce, just whatever you've got on hand or what's on special at the grocery store. Toss in about a half a cup of your favorite fruit. That could be half a banana. I really love frozen cherries, so I keep them on hand and I like them in smoothies. So I would toss in about a half a cup of those. To add a little bit more protein, you could either add some chia seeds or hemp seeds. You could add a little bit of that Greek yogurt, or you could add some of your favorite protein powder. I really love USANA Health Sciences. And then just toss it in a blender with some ice and blend it all up. Pour it in your to-go cup, and you're ready to go. So, you know, really just with some prepping and planning, there's no excuse any longer not to eat breakfast. Remember, it's super important for the way that you'll eat for the rest of the day. It really sets the tone. So I encourage you guys to try not to skip meals, especially breakfast. For more healthy tips like this, visit my blog at elizabeth-finch.com, and you can sign up for my weekly newsletter, which is free, and I'll deliver other free health coaching tips to you and tons of free recipes each week. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.